Peace, family. Beautiful light power day. Hey, look at where we are right now. Right now I'm in Accra, Ghana, family. But today's video is going to be a little bit different, as you can see. But anyway, the question is, how do I start following my dreams and desires? How do I start following my dreams and desires? The secret part of this question was without my parents' approval, because as we can see, a lot of things that's present in our reality in our life right now, Instagram for example, was not available for our parents at their time, so they might not be able to understand how it works or what the purpose of it is. And they might, when they see you using it, they might look at you and be like, you're wasting your time. Well, family, we're gonna do. We're gonna answer this question. We're gonna give you some support in your own mental construct so that you will be able to follow your dreams regardless, because it's not going to make sense to anybody until they realize that you're the bearer of the vision, and it's going to make sense to you only until you show it. So with that being said, let's get started. So when you're doing this, what you want to understand is you need to know what your dream is, and that's the hard part. You got to know what your dream is. If you already have that, that's cool, but if not, then you have to look and see your talents. Look and see the different things that God already prepackaged you with when you came into this planet. What types of things come off easy when you're doing them? Those types of things you want to give attention to, and then also add a curriculum of trying and maneuvering with your talents. For me personally, the first thing I started doing when I was getting started doing, like the act of doing, was phone repair. I started with electronics, I started with tablets and iPhones, and this came out of necessity. People around me needed this service, and I was trying to find a way to help them get that. So I needed to learn. At that time, I didn't know anything about it. At that time, I didn't have the skills, and I didn't have a tutor. But what I did have was time, the internet, information, and the ability to try. Although I tried a lot, I failed a lot. Through that, I was able to master that skill of electronics repair. And then through that, I realized that not only do I like taking apart electronics, but I like taking apart concepts, thoughts, ideologies, and ideas. So here we are. But so you have to realize that this is going to be a lot of failing. It's going to be a lot of discomfort. It's going to be a lot of signals or signs that it's not working. But see, in all of these signs and all these signals, you have to see what the message is so that you can grow with that or grow after that. And this is the secret. There actually are no failures. There are only opportunities to learn. And if you see that, then the moment when you bump heads with your mom about what you're doing, it's going to be an opportunity for you to learn the differentiation of concepts and control your own emotion to not get out of whack based on someone's lack of perspective to see your vision. And family, I do this all the time. Like I'm not good at this yet. This is very difficult. It's probably why I'm walking around making this video and not sitting down somewhere making this video, if you get what I mean. And a lot of people are gonna be like, what are you saying? And I'm be like, I'm saying what needs to be heard, because people are not able by the surroundings to support themselves in what their dream is and bring it to fruition. Like nobody's there to say, oh, let me help you with your dream. It's more like, oh, you need a job. Actually, you need to start doing this because it worked for me. Like no one's really asking what you're thinking. It's more about if you're in line with the current flow already. And I'm tired of that, and I'm sure you are too. That's the reason why I clicked on this video. So I know I just gave you two things. First, you got to understand what it is by looking at yourself and observing yourself, observing where people compliment you. Observing those types of things allow you to see the areas of where your talent can be present, because you have more than one for sure. And from there, you can decipher your talents to see how you can contribute to humanity and see if that feels like your dream or not. And it could be now, and it might change. I don't know. Mine changed a couple times. I'm just listening right now. But in addition to that, then you start trying with your talents. You start doing with your talents. Even if it's a little thing or a little bit, you still have to put something in so that you can gain the habit of doing And the habit of doing is going to help you when it gets tough. And then the third thing would be to realize that you're going to fail often. Because when you realize this, it makes the journey a little bit easier, because you're not actually trying to over criticize yourself, because you're expecting failures. But as soon as you fail, you look for the lessons, and then that failure most likely won't happen again unless you took bad notes. And then yeah, so then you'll find yourself moving into the habit. See, what we're doing is we're trying to create a habit of execution towards our dreams normally. Well, for me at least, because like, for example, I want to make videos like these, and sometimes I find myself in situations that restricts my time, and now I'm trying to control that so that I can not have that restriction, so that I could make these. But that's what it is, family. We have to realize that's going to be hard. There's no support unless you're talking to another dreamer, because nobody can see. So if they can't see it, then they can't believe it, but that's backwards. You have to believe it, and then you'll see it, because you have to do it, and then it comes. You get it? I know you got this. I know you got it. But yeah, family. So I just wanted to make that video. We had somebody ask about that, and I already felt like it was something that I have talked to myself about. I just haven't created a video for it to share my experience, so here it is. I really hope this video found you in a good place. I really hope this video motivated you and gave you a glimpse of what it takes, because there could be some more. I'm still on my path right now, and we just covered getting started. Like, that's getting started, I feel, because we didn't talk about pitfall number 1, when you don't have any more money, or number 2, or we didn't talk about anything like that. But there's gonna be a lot of these. These are part of them. So that's what I was telling you. Control. It's like it's energy, family. That's what it is. I just can't really illustrate it right now. I'm on my way though. But yeah. So I hope you loved this video. If you did, hit that love and subscribe button. And I love saying that. And I'll see you again on the next video. Comment down below if you have any other tips that can help anybody else in the family about how to survive on creating their dreams, and how to survive on maneuvering through people. Oh, we didn't cover that part. Actually, it's going to be in a separate video. But maneuvering through people to allow your dream to come to fruition without quitting, because it gets hard. It gets really hard. With that being said, family, I'll talk to you again in the next video. All right, peace.